Okay, now I'm gonna be doing a review on the movie Fantastic Four. Now, this is a movie that I saw yesterday. Now, this movie, it's about these four people, and they become, superheroes, and it starts out where one of them wants to build, like, a transporter, and they build it in their garage, and then later on, they manage to build it, and they transport themselves into like a alternate universe, and then they get superpowers, and that's when they become the Fantastic Four. Now, this movie got a lot of bad reviews, so I didn't bother to see it in theaters. But me personally, I was actually pretty bored throughout this movie. I haven't really been a big fan of the Fantastic Four movies because the ones earlier on, weren't so good. And it's also considered one of the worst films of the year. It came out in 2015, and for good reasons as well. And, I was going into this film with very low expectations and knowing that it would be very bad, and for sure it was. And I wouldn't even recommend this film at all, even if you're a fan of the Fantastic Four movies. This movie really sucked a lot. Not a good movie at all. I thought the actors, did alright. I think they were good actors, but knowing that it was a bad movie, so you could, if you pay attention, you can see that the actors weren't really trying all that much in this movie, knowing that it would be a really bad film, and for sure it was a bad movie altogether. But this movie especially really sucked a lot, because I thought this movie was so horribly done with its CGI. It had so much CGI in the movie, and I thought that, it wasn't a good use. And there wasn't really much happening throughout most of the beginning of the movie. It was mainly like build up for action, and it was one of the few superhero movies where I just purely think it is a crap film. So when the action was happening, it was like constant action and CGI. That looked really bad, and the main villain just wasn't even like all that impressive. It was just a horrible film. I thought it was very meaningless. The film, it didn't really have anything unique about it. It's one of the worst superhero films to recently come out. So I'd recommend you avoid this movie. It's not worth your time, and it's just a waste of time that, is not worth it at all. Even for a rental, this movie isn't worth watching. So I'll rate this movie 1 out of 5 stars, a 2 out of 10 stars, so comment down below your opinions if you've seen this movie. And if you've seen this in theaters, I feel bad for you that you've wasted your money, because this movie, it would really suck to have paid to see this in theaters because of how bad the movie was. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for this review. Please subscribe, like this video, and that's it. Bye.